Let's get Callahan on some of the specifics. Run defense was an issue against Washington. What did the tape show about why the Titans had difficulty stopping the Commanders' run game?
Well, good scheme. I'll give them credit where credit is due. You know, the quarterback run game and the gap scheme with the quarterback involved in it is challenging, but it's not something that we weren't prepared for or shouldn't be able to handle. At the end of the day, just didn't quite fit some of these runs that you're seeing as good as we could have. And it's something we've done a good job of over the course of the season, but we're not at our best on Sunday.
Brian, because of Jaden Daniels and his running ability, can you not pin your ears back as much? Can you not be as aggressive up front with the normal things in a run game?
Yeah, I think you have to be mindful of all of that. You have to be sound and disciplined, and you have to be assignment driven when you got the quarterback run game involved. And we did some good things, but again, the game got out of control to the point where they could continue to keep running it, and it made it look a lot worse at the end of the day than it could have or should have been, but have to do a better job than we did early in that game against the run, certainly.
A lot of highlights from the defense we're seeing here. That's because they had a lot of plays, 77 of them. Do you have to change up practice this week because your defense was on the field for so long in Washington?
Those are things we'll look at. I think our performance staff does such a great job with all the data and the numbers and recommendations on practice schedules that those are the things that we do sort of every week, and this week will be no different with the load that the defense had to shoulder. So we'll have to probably make some adjustments there, but also got to get our work in. You know, we still got another game to play, and we got things to get better at, so we still got to get practice in the way that we need to get ready for a game.
Number 35, Daryl Worley was signed to the active roster, got the start, 17 tackles on Sunday. That's the most for a Titan in 12 years. How important for the secondary was it to find a guy like Daryl Worley?
It was huge, and to go find a guy mid-season, credit to the personnel staff and those guys knowing what was out there and available, and obviously Denard knew him from his time at Baltimore, but really productive. Played both safety and nickel in the games with two very different positions, and did his job. His job was to get guys on the ground, and that's what he did 17 times, and that was impressive to see, and we need more of that from guys on defense, and I thought that was a nice performance.
Because you fell into such a large deficit so early, it felt like it would be hard for you to fully evaluate Will Levis's performance, but you've said no. You thought Will did a great job. Why?
Well, you got a chance to see him drop back and pass a whole lot, and that's what you're looking at quarterback play, and how does he manage those situations? Where does he go with the ball? His footwork, his timing, his pocket management. All of those things were on display, and they're all opportunities to see growth and see improvement, and there was a lot of those things that happened in the game. In the second half, you know, he kept fighting, he kept swinging, kept throwing the ball down the field, and I was pleased with a lot of the things that he did in that game.
What about Nick Westbrook-Akine, man? 3 catches, 61 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Tyler Boyd, 3 catches in the ball game and lowers the shoulder right there. Let's end Callahan on with that move by Tyler Boyd.
That was an impressive finish with the ball in his hand, physical, and I liked that he just did his job, gave the ball back to the ref, and got back in the huddle.